Alright guys, how's it going? If you guys seen Monday's tutorial video that came out, you will recognize this high-low RS latch here, and we are now going to recreate it in the basement. And just so you guys know, I am absolutely cheating. I have a picture of it on my other monitor right now because I absolutely cannot remember how this thing goes. So hopefully with my cheating helper over here, I'll be able to recreate this without screwing it up. So basically what we're doing is we're doing an on-off switch for our boiler here. And this is going to be our cable that leads down, that is giving us our signal. And we're going to run it down like a so. And then this way, which is going to go into two comparators, one there and one there. And apparently the comparators don't actually have to be connected, but I'm going to connect them anyways. And then we need the two selector tags, which, in case you don't know, these are just regular selector tags. You can use a manual selector, but they're more expensive. They take the selector tag, circuit, copper cable, cover, and button, where you can just use the selector tag itself, set with a screwdriver to whatever you want it at, and then throw it on just like a regular cover. And that's what we're doing here. This one's just set to 12. You cannot push the buttons, you cannot change anything. That's what the manual one is for. Then we need, coming out of there, one of these. Not that one. So then it's got to be this one. Yeah, just like that. Which goes into that block. And also into that block. Then this one comes up and over to that block there, with this one on there. So you know, these are all just redstone torches. None of them are repeaters. And if you don't already know, you just go to the side you want, stick it on there. All of the ones we'll be using today will be torches, not repeaters. Alright, so that makes our little loop there, and our output will be coming from this block. In the video, we had it going out to a light. We're actually going to be running this up and over to here. I might clean this up a little bit more later, but that should work. So right now it's got a high signal, so it is cutting off the boiler with the piston. If we stick this back down here to be able to use it for our selector, once it goes up and hits the 12, it'll flip the piston, turning off the burning box. As it comes back down, it'll then drop it. And this is where we're going to add a little bit more. So we also have a igniter here. Igniter recipe, very easy. It's just 2 tin cables, 2 steel bolts, not screws, a galvanized machine casing, and a wrench. And it's a regular casing. And we're going to put it in. This is the facing that does the lighting. Everything else is an input. And we want to put a redstone machine switch on it. Forgot to get my... Oh, wait a minute. I got the wrench. We need to put this on the bottom. Right there. So we're going to connect this right there. And we're going to have to run a power line from here over there to light it. Now, so you know, the igniters have all different levels of power. You have ULV, LV, MV, HV, EV, and IV. They are all the same recipe, all steel. Cable is whatever that level power is, and then casing for whatever tier machine casing that is for electrical machines. So you have ULV, which is tin alloy machine casing, then galvanized aluminum. This is stainless, chromium, and then titanium. But it still uses the steel bolts. And it really doesn't matter which one you use for the machine. I typically will do a ULV for all of them because it'll take less power. But for this setup, I'm not going to bother making a transformer to transform down from LV to ULV. So that's what we're going to use. And so now what we're going to do, give me 1 second. I'm going to go kill this zombie. That little baby is annoying the hell out of me. And I'm going to make the cables to run for the power. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. That little dude got stuck underneath one of my tanks and was not going to die. So I ran the cable. It's already hooked up. You'll see it's doing absolutely nothing. That's because it doesn't have a redstone signal yet. It needs that to ignite. So now what we're going to do is we're going to connect up a pulse generator, which is going to be like, give me a second here, like this, and then the redstone is going to be in there and there, connecting the two of them. This is going to go in there. That needs to be set to 4. And we need that connected there. And then this will be the output. And we're going to connect this to this. And let me run upstairs and grab that light. We want to test this out and make sure it's going to work the way I expect it to. We may have to invert our signal. We'll find out in a second. So what we want is for when the piston, all right, fine, you can be there. So when the piston goes off, comes down, you see right now it just tried to light. We don't want that. When it comes back down, come over here, that's when we want it. Now there is a falling pulse generator that we've shown here. XAR uses it. I don't remember what it is, so it would probably be easier to use it. I do believe it is something like that. Let's see if I can work this out here real quick. I do believe that the signal goes in through both of these, and it locks that to where it can't send the first pulse until after it goes down. Let's see if that's correct. So we go up. We got no pulse there, which is good. Now, we didn't get a pulse there either. So I didn't do it right. Anyways, we're going to go back to this one because I know how this one works. If I can figure out the other one. Actually, I'll leave you guys a link to the other one. If you guys want to try that one, I'm going to do this the way I know. So what we need to do is we need to invert the signal here. And I'm not even positive that's going to work. We probably need a block there. But we're going to try it just to see if it does. So there's that. And then it comes down. Yep, that's what I thought. We need a block there. Now if we put that there, now let's give it a shot. So we're going to go up. We're getting no pulse. Switches, we got no pulse. Comes down. And we got our pulse. That's what we want. Alright, and we may have to add a repeater after this, just to make sure that it lights at the right timing. Because if it comes down, if the piston comes down at the same time the igniter goes off, it's not going to light. So let's run this up. So right now it believes that the boiler should be turned off because we are full of power. Now we're using power. We're bringing it down. And if we go upstairs, the boiler should now be lit. I heard the igniter go, and I heard it after the piston, so that works perfectly. So now we're just going to shut this back off, and there we go. We should never have to worry about lighting this up again. It should automatically take care of itself. Now we are going to make more batteries for this. We're going to go to alkaline batteries sometime soon, but for right now this will do what we need. You can see the power staying steady. It didn't even use enough battery power to even notice that it went down when it got its signal. So everything's good. Alright, so I have done 2 mining and musics. We're gonna change gears for a little bit, and we're gonna work on changing our ore processing here a little bit. Probably going to do the majority of it during a live stream. I'm gonna try to do that on Thursday or Friday of this week. So the next day or day after of the day you're seeing this. And I will do a usual after stream review to show you guys what changes we did do. But we have a whole bunch of boxes back here of random stuff that we picked up while mining, and I want to set up a little bit of a sorting system to deal with those, and also set up filters for different things that need to go different places. So keep an eye out for that stream. Like I said, should be Thursday or Friday morning. Morning for me. So the normal time videos come out is 10 a.m. for me. The live stream will probably be somewhere between 8 and 10 starting. And then the video recap will come out the very next day. So if you guys have any questions about the igniter system over here, let me know. And I will put a card up in the corner to the video where we discuss the setup down here, and one for the 2 different kinds of pulse in case you want to try this with the other pulse generator. Let's go ahead and hook that up because we do not need that turning on, and I will talk to you guys later.